Hey guys, one thing that's been cool for me about getting a little older has been shedding the hubris and ego that kind of dominates your existence in your teens and 20s. We think it protects us. Maybe sometimes it does, but more often than not, it just gets us into trouble. Some of you are going to know exactly what I'm talking about. And as I've entered middle age, I find that it's instructive to, at regular intervals, be reminded of the basic absurdity of my own existence so that I don't take myself too seriously. And as a way of illustrating that point, I am going to share with you today a blast from the past, a total gem, a classic and amazingly cheesy Glock advertisement from about 20 years ago, which I will go ahead and confess to you on the front end, I was totally susceptible to. I thought it was awesome. Me and my brothers watched it about 1,000 times while I was waiting to turn 21 so that I could buy my first handgun over the counter. And when that happened, the week I turned 21, sure as you're born, I went and bought a Glock 19. So the advertisement did its job, which is kind of amazing because it is parody levels of cheese. Here it is in all its splendor. Enjoy.
The proven reliability of the legendary Glock safe-action pistol has been renowned for decades. Prior tests, although spectacular, were conducted under old-style type laboratory conditions. The advancements of the Glock engineering and research
Old-style laboratory conditions, as opposed to whatever this
in the
is.
most extreme situations that a potential user may encounter, he can be rest assured that the Glock safe-action pistol will once again withstand all extremities and function flawlessly. Now, experience for yourself our test person achieving the impossible. And remember, please don't try this at home.
Yeah, guys, don't try this at home with your helicopter and tank.
Start all Glock systems. All systems
The graphics are amazing. It's like peak 2005. Ooh, look at those effects. Check out the cutting edge tech on this dude's cell phone. So many choices. Music is actually a hardcore vibe. I would listen to this alone in my truck for leisure, for pleasure. Oh yeah, I'm grooving. Imagine I'm like a teenager trying to get in shape to join the Marines, and I figured real soon after I enlisted I would become like a secret agent, hitman kind of guy, pretty much just like the dude in this advertisement. With my trusty dusty Glock, of course. Black Ops and such, you know how it goes. Oh my goodness. Slow motion. Running with the helicopter behind. This must have sold so many Glock safe action pistols.
Initialize free climb test sequence.
The thing is, I know it did. I thought this was awesome. 20 years ago, I thought this was the coolest thing I had ever seen. Like deliberately scuffing it up against the rocks. And this was actually a huge selling point to me 15, 20 years ago. It was very important to me that my pistol be able to double as a hammer because reasons.
Initialize explosive
I wish I
target.
could roll like that. I was sick. To this day. The cheese is undeniable, but you're not going to tell me this music doesn't rock. Wow. I don't care who you are, you will literally never be this cool.
Initialize underwater test sequence.
You know, they said don't try this at home, but first thing I did, because I'd seen this commercial 1,000 times, when I got my Glock 19 home, was to go over to my buddy's house who had an in-ground pool and recreate this sequence. Fun times. This is like a Steven Seagal movie. This is amazing. It's like the microcosm of the essence of every Steven Seagal film ever made. Look at the shades. Oh, my man is wicked cool. It was also, for some reason, super important to me to know that in the event of a tank attack in my small rural Georgian southern town, it was really important to me to know that in the event of a tank attack, I stood a fighting chance.
Glock, perfection for professionals.
Glock perfection, indeed. So, rediscovering this as a mature adult in my 30s, I am positive that it was crafted with total sincerity. That is not a joke. It's not a parody. This appeared on Glock's official website. It's since been taken down, probably a good decision. But this was serious targeted advertising 20 or so years ago. And for those of you who weren't around in the early aughts, that's what it was like. That is the coolest you could be in the year 2005, and you're just going to have to take my word for it. The fact that I was susceptible to that marketing, and I was, it played no small part in selling me my first Glock 19, reminds me once more that I'm not a very serious person. And to this day, me and my family still run Glock pistols in our home defense and common defense systems. So I hope you guys enjoyed that nostalgic bit of Glock history. And as always, be kind to the world as you bump into it.